Bro, you didn't even say hi yet. What if I put them on right now and then take them off before the starting soon ends? What would you do then? Fun fact, Cakebird, I found out that the last time I went to get my hair dyed and cut, was last year. Like, almost exactly. Huh. Yeah. For enemy bound. This is Sapphire and it's welcome to the Syndicate. Looking over Spice Cat right now? Yo, cat. Cat. Now, voice will be heard. It's not the time. If you have the time. Everyone is on you, always on the run. But if you join the Syndicate, and a little more fun. Good evening, Cherry. How you doing? And I'm streaming a little bit later than I do on Fridays. I had an eye appointment and then a hair appointment and yeah. Who? Okay, one. Syndicate is looking for a couple of friends. Hello, Cheese. How you doing? Told you once and I'll tell you again. Syndicate is looking for a couple new friends. What the F? Who's in control of the Lantern's Aura account right now? It must be Mischief. It has to be Mischief. Only Mischief would write that. Where red hair is weird, not gonna lie? What the F, bro? What the F? Hello, Nick Ghost. Bro! I love it when my hair is red. Are you guys ready? You guys ready for the reveal? The reveal of the red head? I'm drawing Tabo and Tommy on paper because I'm bored. Yo! Let's go! Not gonna lie, that's never gonna come out. What's never gonna come out? The red hair dye? Sorry, I don't think you understand how hair dye works. It's hard to keep it in. And notoriously red is the hardest one to keep in your hair. And if it stayed in forever, that would be stellar. I have autism, so be nice. Now star. Now star. Now star. I do not have autism myself. But not knowing that how hair dye works would not be something that would be affected by your autism. It would be just lack of information. Now, Mitch, why would it be Mischief? Also, Korgon is the best? Yeah, okay, so it's Mischief. I'm just dumb. It's just lack of information. So how a hair dye works is like, yeah, it does stain, to be fair. But if it never came out, that would be, like, stellar. That would be ideal. Honestly. I would love it if it never came out. That would be awesome. But no, it's gonna fade, like, pretty quickly. Anyways, here's the reveal. Yeah, of course it stains. That's like... I want it to! I want it to stay in my hair! Anyways. Boop! Hello! It's very red. It's more red on camera than it is in real life, I'm gonna be real. Because the filter I have on the camera is like the warm filter, so it's like really warm. You take that back, Nick Ghost. You take that back. I don't want to look like Christmas. Do you know... What did I miss? Not much, honestly. Guys, when I worked at Starbucks, I would have my hair dye red, and I did the mistake once of having it dyed red during Christmas time. And we have red aprons at Starbucks, and then people would be like, did you do that for Christmas? And I'd be like... No. You're a nerd. Hold on, I gotta change the filter on my camera, because I think it might be too much now. Hold on. Guys, we're changing the filter. We're changing it from Hearth to something else. We can change it back to Action Movie. Guys, look at this. Anyway. Flashback. Blue hair's better? Well, good thing it's not up to you. Dramatic. Sipatone. Grayscale. Hi, Milo. None. We're going back to Action Movie. I think Action Movie is the best. Like, it makes it kind of blue, but it, like... I, like, stick out. Action Movie it is. Hello, Emery. I love your hair. Thank you. Have you seen Tommy's new video? It literally put me in tears. I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. A bloody tampon cosplay when? Guys, you can't just, like, look at red hair and be like, okay, like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys all the jokes, and then no one has to make them. Okay, so we have... Hold on. Actually, hold on. Hold on. We didn't start the fire. The original... Okay, we're gonna do it. So, bloody tampon, that's one. A clown, that's two. Raggedy Ann, like the doll. Okay, that's three. Pippi Longstockings. Anne of Green Gables. Trying to think of some other one. McDonald's, that's another one. That's a Wendy's, that's a good one, okay. Let me think. I can't think of any other ones. So we no longer have to make the jokes. Red hair is actually my favorite. And honestly, I look the best with red hair. So. You look cheese. Cheese is amazing. Excellent. Let's say again, you look, yeah. Totally not directing and watching stream at the same time. Now, I've been creating most of the day. Yeah, so guys, I made the title of today. Dye the hair too sometimes. Yes, but he didn't dye it. He sprayed it with that, like, paint stuff. Like, this is dyed. You should go ginger? Kate Kane? Like the Robin? It is! Anyways, yeah, so I made, that's already my vibe we can't match. Okay. Oh, Vi? Vi is good. Vi is good. I just realized that. Batwoman, she had red hair. Some shade of okay, Batwoman's pretty good. I have a pretty similar hairstyle to Batwoman, actually. My sub is over? No. No. So, yeah, I made the title the way it is today, because today is, like, it's been a year. For people who don't know. It's been a year since Technoblade passed away. I wore my Techno merch. It says good game on the back. And, like, while I'm knitting today, like, if we want to, like, talk about it, and talk about Technoblade, talk about, like, grief and stuff like that, I'm open to doing it in the chat. You know? I haven't watched a Tommy video, so if you reference it, I won't know what you're talking about. Hi, Billy! Sorry. What about Ariel? Ariel's pretty, it's okay. So if you reference it, I won't understand what you're talking about, but, like, I have seen, like, a screenshot of it. Oh yeah, I had to put on the ears. So we can talk about, grief, but I also have to have cat ears on. So, you know, it'd be like that. I'm getting to talk a little bit, Technoblade cosplay right now. Yo! Can I talk about the Tommy video, or... you can talk about it if you want. I'm just telling you that I won't know what you're talking about. It's not, like, something that, like, is a spoilery thing. You know what I mean? It's, like, I'm going to watch it, but it's not, like, something that I'm just like, ooh, I'm so excited to watch the new Tommy In It video. I'm not a furry. I got my Tommy merch today? Yo! He cried cause Techno. I haven't watched it. Oh, so Tommy made a video about Technoblade. Because it's been a year since he passed away. And so I'm assuming that the video is him, like, sharing memories about Techno. I'm assuming that's what the video is about. So, that's what the thing is. Also, we're not knitting the Call Me What You Like sweater today. Because I thought it would be kind of weird to knit that while we're talking about Technoblade. I don't know why. Anyways, I'm knitting this. They just drew Tommy in it. Okay. I cried and I was in shock, and that's when it really hit me that he's dead, and I don't know why it took me a year. Grief is kind of weird sometimes. And it's also especially weird with someone that you don't see consistently. You know, because, like, he's not someone that, like, knew all of us personally or anything like that. We didn't talk to this person. We just watched some videos that they made. So, you should knit Techno's crown on a sweater. You know what? I have been thinking about doing some more, like, expanding the thing of sweaters where I make different people's sweaters. And I think a Techno one would definitely be on my list. I don't think I would do a crown. I think I would try to make it more special than that. But honestly, like, and even not even a sweater. I think, I'm thinking about making Amesy and Gucky some socks. So that if there's ever a chance that I meet them in person, I can give them those. But otherwise, there's, no such thing as too much Lee, quote from the session. That's a lie. Am I go drawing for Techno? Awesome. Anyways, I'm making this. It's an outfit apparently from a show called Willow. I've never watched a show, but this looks cool, so that's what I'm making. This is how much I've done. Let's talk about Technoblade. Like, Tommy talked about how he wished he talked to him more and stuff, and I realized that, like, I said the same thing when someone close to me died, and I realized how everyone wants to spend more time with the people they lost. But when you're alive, they don't even think about it. Yeah, yeah, and then you think about, like, everything that you have never said to that person. Well, it's such a good movie. Is it? Oh. I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, and you think about, like, all the things that you never said to the person that you meant to. You think about, like, the last thing you ever said to that person. And I feel like it's not even, like, it's to do with death. It's also with, like, just things that you do for the last time. It's a movie about, Magic and Dwarf. Oh! And to you, keep watching his videos, keep talking about him on his way to school, and well, keep caring about him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, sometimes I think about, I'm guessing the screenshot you saw were the DMs? I did, yeah, that was the screenshot that I saw, yes. The one where, like, the last thing that he said to Techno was him asking how he was doing. And then that was the last thing that he ever said. Get my hair dyed red tomorrow? Yo! Yo, Iris, it's gonna be dope. Yeah, and, like, you can think about it, like, sometimes I think about, this is not equivalent to a death, because I could technically see these people again. But I feel like as you get older, you start to realize that there's a lot of last as well as first. So, like, for instance, the people that I was friends with in high school, that, like, we didn't have, like, a bad, like, relationship ender, like, there wasn't, like, a drama or anything like that. It's just after we graduated, we all stopped hanging out, and we talked a bit on, like, you know, in chat rooms or whatever. And then that slowed down. And then everyone probably changed their phone numbers. And so you don't necessarily know when the last thing you're ever going to say to a person is. Like, I was going through my phone the other day, and I found an old message back and forth with one of my friends. And the last thing I ever sent to that person was like, okay, awesome, I'll see you next week. And I don't think we hung out the next week. So, you know, it's just, like, stuff like that. It's about how people destroyed, like, the tributes we made Lifesteal, especially the one Mischief took hours on, literally yelled it into my friends. See, the thing is I feel like the tribute shouldn't have been made in Lifesteal in the first place. That wasn't really the place to make a tribute like that, just specifically because that server is basically an anarchy server. Like, nothing is sacred in that server. It does not matter. I'm not necessarily mad that the person did that. I am mad that they intentionally videotaped it and then put it in the server and, like, intentionally so that people would be mad. Like, that was kind of weird. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, there's gold on this and I want the gold. It's a totally other thing to, like, blow it all up, film it, and then put it in the Discord because you knew people would be mad about it. So, it is kind of weird that, like, I was talking to Cakebird about this earlier, but I mean, you guys knew how I found out about, like, the So Long Nerds video, because I was on sorry, what'd you say? I said that the tributes didn't really belong on Lifesteal. Like, there shouldn't have been one, because that server is, like, nothing is sacred, and it used pretty precious stuff. Mostly what I'm mad about with the person who did it was that they, like, recorded it and then posted it specifically to the Discord. But my friend who woke me up wanting to make sure I knew I was okay. Yeah, so like, I mean, you guys know, because actually, most of you guys probably weren't even here. So like a year ago, I was streaming, and because I had been hanging out with my friends, because it's Canada Day long weekend right now, and it, like, obviously last year as well. And so all of my friends were over, and so we hadn't been on the internet at all. And so we had started streaming, and I had asked how everyone was, and every single person said not great. Not stellar. And I was like, okay, that's really weird that like 5 different people had said that. And then someone kind of like mentioned it, and then another person said like, guys, I don't think they know. Don't talk about it. And then like, you know, we had no idea obviously what was going on, and about an hour in, we kind of like looked it up like after stream, and we watched the video outside on my on my deck. And we just kind of like, we just watched a video and we just like sat out there for like an hour. And maybe you guys went live so I'd stop crying for a little. Yeah. Yeah, it was... Yeah, that was wild. And then I think we came back inside and we watched like Potato War videos. One of the first streams I couldn't handle staying the whole time for. No, that's fair. Like, it was a really awkward stream. It's very depressing, so I'm gonna head out. Sorry, Star. It's just like how... It's just like the kind of day that it is. Have a good day, Star. Yeah. Wait, so what happened in the vid if you don't want to say it's alright? The, like, So Long Nerds vid, or the one that came out today? So the one that came out today I haven't watched, so I don't know what happened. But the So Long Nerd vids was basically, it was a video of Technoblade's dad, relaying a message that Technoblade had made in case he passed away. And us knowing that it was how he basically announced that Technoblade had passed away. So he died of cancer. And so the video was basically about, like, Technoblade's dad talking about his son, and Technoblade had written a message that Technoblade's dad had read out. You know, that's what it was. I said, never mind, it's sad though. It is really sad. Like, I only ever watched it the one time, obviously. And it was a pretty, yeah. Oh my god, Bandy Trainer, hello. Yes, 07 the King. I woke up today and it just had a wave of sadness wash over me, like I wasn't even aware, but for some reason my brain did. Oh. I kept it from Tommy during VidCon so he wouldn't break down, though, too. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. I mean, that's, you know... yeah. Yeah, like... It's like... Oh, it's so crazy, man. And, like, a year has passed, man. Look at Techno's merch. Oh, there's, like, new merch, isn't there? There's, like, a plushie, right? It was a shock watching the video after stream. I didn't want to believe it when it was first mentioned in chat. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, there's a plushie. There's a plushie. Guys, I gotta admit, my favorite is is definitely the $14 cardboard. That's definitely my favorite merch item. Anyway. The figure, but $23 shipping? Yikes. They're able to swear here, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, but Cake Bird, you're a mod. You could do whatever. But yeah, you can. I think the auto mod will allow you to do it. You should, anyways. Yeah. So, just wanted to like address it of Technoblade. If anyone wants to, yeah. You're so base. Literally, before the announcement came out, I was diagnosed with cancer, which made that week so bad for me. And with the Survivors Guild I went through was, yeah, that is awful. I'm so sorry, one, that you had to go through that. And like I understand the association of why you would have survivor's guilt, but you living or dying had nothing to do with Technoblade living or dying. They're not related. So, I mean, I'm sure you're fine now, but in case you're still having like thoughts like that, like, and like I've heard like your announcement that like you are like off chemo now and then you are like cancer free, and that's awesome. I am so incredibly happy. $14 what? It's a $14 piece of cardboard. It's an unscented air freshener. So it's not, so it's unscented air freshener, but like an unscented air freshener is a piece of cardboard. It's a $14 piece of cardboard that says the name Technoblade on it. I'm not making this up. That is a merch item that exists. What's the point of that then? I don't know! I just find it funny that it's there. His merch is actually really good though. I'm wearing his merch. This is like the merch that he released at the, like, when that video came out. It says like, just so like, you know, what a Technoblade thing to do. Dang. You know? Okay. Ears are coming off. They have disappeared into the void. I was in denial, was upset for like a whole week, but about how I wish people donated the $1 million. I was like crying, wishing it could have been donated when he was alive, and how I wish people donated so maybe he would be alive, even though I know it's difficult, but yeah. The thing is that unfortunately, the things that they research would take years. It will take years and years and years and years, and then it will have to go through testing, and then and then maybe it would be done like onto patients. So, in Technoblade's case, it would not have made a difference. Yeah, it's like cancer sucks. It is such a terrifying disease that has been like put on like the human race. It is so terrifying, especially since like it does not matter how healthy you are. Like you can get this, and it's not like a contagious thing, so you can't like avoid it really. And there's so many different types, and yeah. And it's terrifying. Funny enough, I don't know if this is true, but Techno was like, oh, when I release that video, I'm going to ruin so many people's day, which is the most Techno thing. Yeah, there was a video, or like, a message that he put in a Discord chat where he was talking about how funny it would be to clickbait your death. And honestly, go off King for following through with that, because it was, like, pretty objectively hilarious. was gonna make a joke, but I said it's probably not a good time. Oh my god. I mean, honestly though, he died the most Technoblade way. Actually though. Yeah, real. And like, oh, I think another thing that happened recently, which was so because I started watching the Dream SMP, I stopped watching YouTube videos, okay? So I'm really behind on YouTube videos now. Like 2 years behind on YouTube videos. So I've been watching the YouTube videos that are been in my backlog of watch later. And I got to the video that Techno made of like Techno, Tommy, Wilbur, and Filza, and them doing the like gravity mod. And I had never seen that video because I was in my watch later. And so I'm like, you know, watching everything in chronological order from like 2021, and I get to that video, and you know, it's Technoblade, and it's a video I've never seen before. And like, it was just so heartwarming. I've been thinking about the Terry Fox run we do in elementary school and how many kids would have and will write Technoblade. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I haven't watched Gravity Mod either. I tried to watch it, but I just couldn't. It's funny. It's worth it. I honestly, I feel like if you want a good laugh and you watch it. It's really funny. It is so like Sleepy Boys Inc. It is so good. And it was just like, and I feel like if you don't try to make it a special thing, like you don't like save it for later or whatever like that, you just like watch it. Because I was just like, when I saw that it was coming up in the queue, I was like, ooh, should I like wait and have this be like a special? And I was like, no, I should watch this like every other YouTube video, which is having another stream going on at the same time and knitting. And so I had another stream of QSMP happening while I'm watching this YouTube video, and oh, it was so good. I was looking back at all the Techno video, and he played Fortnite two times back in 2018, 2017. That's hilarious. Was he good at Fortnite? Was he good? A whole 2 times. I mean, I've never played Fortnite. He was okay at worst. Oh my god, I'm gonna join a VC. Hold on. He was okay at worst. He was okay at worst. Okay. I visited my half sister at work today. Ooh, was that fun? I watched Chucko's first video on his other channel, and oh god, he was a Roblox player. What? Can you explain D&D to me? I agreed to go play a thing on Sunday. Help, help, help. Yeah, I mean, like, it depends obviously what you're doing, but basically, your DM, meaning Dungeon Master, so that's the person who runs the game, will give you a character sheet or will help you make one. You take that character, and basically what will happen is you're going to be led through a story. So the person will say something like, you are here on a mission to save this town from an evil wizard. You all meet in this tavern, and then usually the person will be like, what do you guys do? And then you'll be able to take turns being like, oh, I go order, some alcohol, or the person's like, I sit down at a seat, or like, I know who these people are, and I'm gonna go talk to them. And then basically it kind of runs like that, where you guys do some places where you're going to talk to each other in character, and then the DM will also be playing NPCs, and then you'll be able to make decisions and everything like that. So you'll be able to be like, okay, so we have 2 options. We can go to this place again for more information, or we can just go right to the dungeon. And then you and your party can decide, and then you're just like, okay, we're going to go get more information. And then you guys go to the place, and you talk to people, and everything like that. And then they'll be fighting, and I'm sure your DM will explain to you how combat works. Most of the time, you roll a d20. He wasn't really playing, just looking for the ATK pack when I renew. Oh, the DM is my grandpa, my friend who I call Grandpa. Ah, that sounds cool. So everyone makes a new character sheet each time. If, like, at the start of a campaign, you make a new character sheet. So if your campaign is going to last multiple sessions, so multiple times of you sitting down at a table with your DM, then you just keep the same character sheet. And usually you keep going until the campaign is over, so that's like, you know, you defeat the evil wizard. Yay, you did it! And then that would be the campaign, and you can start a new one with a new character, or sometimes, what the DM will do would be like, oh, you guys are good adventurers, you guys get this stuff from this town, and then this other town has seen that you have done some heroics, and wants you to defeat this dragon, and then you get to keep those characters. So it really depends on, like, the playstyle of your DM. It's quite fun. I feel like, obviously, like, it is a little bit nerdy. It's a little bit nerdy. But I feel like people who aren't nerds could get into it if, like, you don't focus on, like, the actual rules of the game, like, so much. I feel like some hardcore people, like, really focus on, like, the rules of the game a little bit too much. And it makes it, like, not fun for new players. But honestly, like, yeah. It would be like, I feel like focusing on the rules way too much would be like starting your first Minecraft server in hardcore. You know what I mean? Like, you want someone to have fun. You know, you put the world on easy, you're in survival mode. You know, you give them armor right away. No, your hair is red with the blood of sinners. Excellent. Oh, there's an ad. Oh, excellent. You know what that means. I get to have some more bubble tea. It's bubble tea time. The place the big show plays the whole... Wait. Vin Diesel plays, the big show plays. The whole Dallas Cowboys play D&D. It's for everyone. Oh, you're talking about people who play D&D. I was like, what are you talking about? Your hair so ultra light? Thank you. I try my best. Be like me and have a whole backlog of characters they can use. When one dies, you can bring up a new one as they die. Excellent. I didn't get an ad goblin laugh. Excellent. Hold on, I want more bubble tea. Okay. I want Artemis. I don't know where Artemis is. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! My favorite color is red, guys, if you couldn't tell. But it's got it. What chai did you get? It was called a juicy gummy bear. So it had, like, hibiscus tea, lemonade, ginger, and then it has gummy bears in it. Reddit decoration. Reddit channel logo. I could tell, I just don't care. You know? Hibiscus juice. I got the boozy fade. What does that mean? Also, hi Earth. Sorry, I didn't say that earlier. Oh, it's okay. Maybe... What? Oh, okay. It's a maybe on if I should try it. I mean, it's only sold at, like, the local place here. So, like, I mean... Like, specifically, like, this version. But, like, I mean, you should try bubble tea. If you haven't tried bubble tea, you should... yeah. My head hurts. Go drink some water. Imagine being dyslexic. What the F, bro? Imagine still being in school. L. Imagine still having homework. L. Guess you still have to do math next year. Not me. Are you ready for the 4th of July? Earth, I want you to go look at my Q&A. And I want you to come back and tell me if I'm ready for the 4th of July. I'm Canadian. I don't give an F about the 4th of July. You know what's happening tomorrow, though? Canada Day. Do I care about that one either? Not really. Well, do you stream on Tuesday? Maybe. I am gonna be streaming on Monday, though. Because I have the day off. Realtor, you're the Canadian flag cannon? What the? American, I don't give an F either. What? I had boba before. Strawberry is my go-to. Ooh, my school does this food day where we order food from places. Ooh, oh, that's cool. I can't wait to hear fireworks for 5 hours straight. Okay, the fireworks are going on tonight for us, and I'm not gonna go because I'm gonna be here streaming. So you guys might hear the fireworks actually, because they usually are pretty loud, and you can hear them outside my window. Did you dye your hair red for Canada Day? Ugh. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm gonna just use the fork. You can, thank you. Thank you. I've been delivered food. I have a pad thai now. This is excellent. It is way too warm though. I'm putting it over here. Did I hear food? Yeah, you guys want to see it? My brother made pad thai. Look at that. My brother makes the best pad thai, actually. 4th of July is gonna be bad for me with the 3 dogs now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. It's too hot, guys. It's going over there. Oh, guys! Okay, this is like a really, like, a sad thing, but also kind of like a good thing for me. Okay, so the local yarn store that I've never been to is closing down. The person is, like, retiring, okay? So... what the F are you saying to me, Emery? So, I got a bunch of yarn for 40% off. Would you guys like to see the yarn? Yes, you guys do. Look at this yarn. This is one. Does it, like, say where it came from? No, okay. So this is one of the yarns. It's red, but it has kind of, like, black in it. So it's, like, not, like, an ugly red. What? Don't eat the yarn. It is, for people who care, it's 70% acrylic and 30% wool. So it's gonna be very warm. And I bought enough for a sweater. I bought every single one of these. I bought enough for a sweater. So there's 5 balls of that. And then there's this one. You should become a librarian. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the backup plan. If this streaming thing doesn't work out, I go back to school and I become a librarian. That's, like, not even a joke. So if you guys want me to become a librarian and hear nothing about it, you just all have to unfollow, and then I would become a librarian. Don't do that. I don't really want to become a librarian, but, like, I will, though. I said that's what I'm going to be when I grow up. That's a good job. Good. Do it. Yes. Hello, Lucifer. The streaming thing? What about the yacht thing, man? I'm not going to work there for the rest of my life. Are you kidding me? No, don't do it. Don't do it as a joke, Emery. You're gonna lose your many years. Anyway, this is the second one. It's a slightly thicker yarn. It's made out of, hold on, 90% premium acrylic and 10% alpaca, so it's very soft. Welcome back, Milo. Year and a half. Let's go. Oh, and then I got the exact same yarn, but in gray. It's the exact same yarn, but gray. So anyways, that's what I got. I got 5 balls of each. So I'm excited to make a sweater with them, and they live over here now. It's been that long? Yo. Milo, that's not long at all. What? You've only been here for 2 months? Time isn't real. I'm gonna head out. I have a headache. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emery. Go drink some water. Take a rest. Walter, I'm gonna draw this in fear. Okay. Demon King. Oh my god. 7 days? Let's go. 1 week. Demon King's been here for a week, everyone. Nice. 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 The time keeps getting lower? What do you mean it keeps getting lower? Claps loudly into mic. The mic is over here. I don't try to be loud into the mic. I don't do it on purpose. If there's people that are just joining, this is what I'm knitting. I'm not knitting the Call Me What You Like sweater today, because I didn't want to. And I want to knit this. Look how cool this is. I'm gonna be the coolest person ever. Could you imagine walking by someone on the street and they're wearing this? This is dope. Time is illusion, the universe is a hologram, buy gold. Bunny Ears is good too. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense, though we're always living in the present tense. Yo, I would do it on purpose. I would want to be friends instantly. What? It goes 1 year to 3 months to 2 months to 7 days. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I thought you meant your time specifically was getting lower, and I was like, 7 days sounds right. All of us inside. Actually, guys, you guys should do, Piso 4. Is it Piso 4 underscore? No, it must be just Piso 4. I think that would be a funny one. It's so hard in my room when I have a cape that feels like a blanket. Now, if it's too... Oh my god, dude. There is a branch outside of my window that looked like an effing hand. And just went like... That was freaky. I'm on the 4th floor. Dude, it's... Oh my god. I will videotape this. You guys will see what I mean. It's actually terrifying. I hate this. Hold on. I have to wait until it does it again. There it is. Like, there's like a wave. Okay, it's doing something funky now. Okay, it's now that I'm filming it, it's not gonna do it again. Please? There it is! Man. Anyways, I videotaped it. I'll probably post that later. The tree just wanted to say hi. Terrifying. Yes, the 4th floor. I mean, unless you don't count the basement, then technically the 3rd floor. Spooky Thursday was yesterday. F off, Branch. Real. A big fan of you all here. Do you know what is a big fan of Voltaire? A big fan. Yes. Excellent. Oh my god, I'll have to realistically redraw a cat tier again. Uh-oh. Sounds like an L for you. I have a fan in my basement. Ooh. Ooh. I'm assuming you mean like an electric fan? And not like a fan? I don't know, paper fan, I guess is what that would be called. I'm losing brain cells rapidly. Is it there's no kids in your basement? Now why would you say that? Stephen King, that sounds like you're trying to convince them there's no kids in the basement. Why would you say that? Is it weird that I never had a basement even though I lived in 3 different places? Not really. There is like tons of places that don't have basements. Like the first 2 houses I lived in didn't have a basement. Do you know the friend I was going to drop and I said I was going to like 5 times? Yes, I do remember this conversation. Yes. Have you watch Turnet's QSMP animation? It's like awesome. Is it the one that's like 8 minutes long? Like that one? Yes. I think I sent it to the Discord's like QSMP forum because I thought it was insane that the person had did it in 2 weeks. That person took 2 weeks to do that. 2 weeks. Well, I didn't. Okay. Is there a reason, Milo? Like, do you still want to? Like... I pray to God, yes you, where did I go? Want to very much? Okay. Yeah, I understand that type of thing is, like, very scary. Especially when you're in school, because you're gonna still be, like, seeing them all the time. It definitely gets easier when you're an adult, because, like, if you are friends with someone as an adult and you're like, hey, we need to meet up and talk, and you talk to them and it doesn't go well, then you can be like, I guess we're never hanging out again. And then you never see them again. And they know too much. The thing is that school is very temporary. And they might know a lot about you. And let's say worst case scenario happens. They like spread rumors about you or whatever. I promise you, it will only matter for like a month tops. And probably not even that long. Like, people just don't care enough. They're probably more thinking to themselves, thank God it wasn't me, more than thinking like, oh my God, that person's so cringe. You know what I mean? Like, so like, they may revisit server maybe like 3 times, yeah. Like, that's it, like, and then when you leave school, F all of those people are gonna remember those. I do not remember a single rumor that anyone ever told about anyone in my school. None of them. F all. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter later. Like, it's obviously gonna, like, it's probably gonna hurt in the moment, and it's gonna affect you in the moment mentally. But I need you to know it's not permanent. So if, like, you think it's better for you to just not be friends with this person and to not keep up the charade, I implore you to do it. Because you're gonna feel so much better. On the Meadow SMP, I was never in the best shop ever's basement. I just sat on my cake in the best shop ever. It's kind of funny. Oh my god, guys, it's lifesteal tomorrow. Yo. So for people who don't know, I just sat on my cake. For people who don't know, lifesteal is a thing that I was doing last year. It was about a year ago. And it is a server where, basically if you die, you lose one of your hearts on, like, the bar at the bottom, right? But if you kill a person, you get one of their hearts. And you can have a maximum of 50, so that's a lot of hearts. And it is probably as close you can get to an anarchy server without, like, the anarchy part. Like, you're not allowed to hack on the server. So that, like, kind of, like, eliminates a lot of the stuff. But, like, you can grief. You know, it's actively encouraged for you to PvP. Like, all that sort of stuff, right? So, like, I'm excited to play it, but I need you guys to know that I'm not good at Minecraft. And I have a plan for what I want to do on the server to make it kind of, like, fun for me to go on. Even though I'm probably not going to be going around trying to, like, kill people. Because I'm not going to be able to. So I have a plan. I'll tell you guys tomorrow what the plan is. But, like, lifesteal is really, really fun. specifically because it kind of has like inherently lore in it. Because, you know, factions are like fighting against each other, and there's like allyships and betrayals and like all that sort of stuff. But I need you guys to know that if you join, people are going to be mean. They're going to hunt you down on the server, and they are going to blow up your house. So do not join if you are the type of person that is like, this person blew up my house and left a sign that said penis, and now I'm upset. Don't join the server. Trust. Trust. I'll live underground? Bro, they find you. We had 2 bases underground and they found us. Watch me live underground and never live with anyone. So I can completed the lobby parkour twice. Yo! Nice! I'll live in a cave. Trust. Trust, they will find you. You have to be better. And also, so there's like ways of making money on the server and all this stuff, so you can buy hearts, people can trade. If they do it the same as last time, you can have clans. So there will be a Cultier clan, but we're going to be a lot more selective of who is going to be part of it this time, because last time we trusted some people and they blew up our stuff. So I live on the very edge of the map. You could try that. I want to live with you. I'll be 10 seconds, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, so, and I think if you lose all your hearts, you're like banned from the server for 3 days. It's something like that. So, yeah. So I just need you guys to know. It's gonna be fun, but like, really keep in mind that it's a game, and you are trying to become the strongest. You're trying to like, if your goal is to like, I want to live, that's a great goal. Oh, and people are fast, too. I think, like, on the server when we played, like, last time, like, people had, like, diamond armor within, like, the first 3 hours of the server. So we're gonna become Technoblade 2.0. That would be stellar. I suck at PvP. I have a different plan. Because I don't want to practice PvP, and I don't really care enough. So, like, I have something else that I'm gonna do that will make the server interesting for me. But I'll tell you guys about it tomorrow. It opens at 12 p.m. PST. I probably won't go live on the server until 3 p.m. PST. But you guys are more than welcome to join before I do. If you put an ! Meadow in the chat right now, it will give you a link to the Discord, and then there is where you'll be able to get the IP and everything like that to join, so. I have a gamer mouse, I'm sure nobody can defeat me with that. Real. I need you guys to know that, like, there's some people that are really good at PvP on that server. Or there was last year. Like, I don't know if you... Do you guys know Boosfer? He's, like, gotten pretty big recently. He was, like, in a few Block Wars events. He was... Played, like, Among Us with, like, Tubbo and Five Up, like, a couple months ago. So he was on the server last year. Not only was he on the server last year, but I remember him joining and then someone else being like, have you heard about the cult? And he was like, what are you talking about? What cult? And like, the Cultier. Do you know anything about the Cultier? And Booster being like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I need you guys to know that someone who just, like, has interacted with, like, some of the, like, the big streamers that I watch only knows me as the leader of the Cultier. That's terrifying. What happens if I meet this guy at VidCon? And I'm just like, hello. I'm the leader of the Cultier, and he's gonna have, like, a memory unlocked in his brain. He's like, from Lifesteal? And be like... Anyways, the other person who's going to be streaming at 12 p.m. PST, if you guys want to watch, like, the beginning of the server, is Andres. Andres is, he's a pretty cool streamer. He's one of the owners in the Meadow SMP. I'm sure if you're in the Meadow SMP Discord server, he's one of the owners, so you can click on his name. He has his Twitch linked. You know, I suggest you follow him so you guys can see the beginning of the server. I'll probably be in his chat at the beginning, but like I said, I'm probably not going to join until like 3. So Yeah, that guy. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, do you know Arshawn? The guy who was on like 2 days ago? Like on Meadow SMP? I mean, probably. He's one of the owners. You know? In the lobby. Okay, there is... No, 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 not Arshawn. Sorry. There's Andres and Arshawn. Arshawn is... Hold on. Okay. So... Arshawn is the owner. He's like the person who like makes the builds and like kind of like runs the whole thing. Andres is one of his friends who is a streamer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Arshawn doesn't stream. So if he did, I would tell you guys to go follow him, but he doesn't stream. Okay guys, it's food time. Who was AFK in the lobby 2 days ago? Yeah, he's usually AFK in the lobby. Like, I think he just has a server up on his like computer like 24/7. Like, it is his server. He probably like monitors it pretty regularly. Although I think if I ever turn off my PC, I don't think it will ever turn back on again. Is that ramen? Please tell me. It's pad thai. So like, it has like the same noodles, I guess, but it's pad thai. So it has like it has chicken, it has carrots, it has like those like root things. I don't know what those are called. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like the roots. Root things. Now, Lucifer, that's probably not great for the computer, but you do you. You know? Like, that's probably why it's never gonna turn back on if I turn it off. Surely it would turn on. Surely. Oh my god, yo! Messenger Junior, hello! Thank you so much for the 100 bits! I don't know why I can't hear that. Oh my god, another one? That knitting is out of control. Yo! Oh my god, yo! Thank you so much! Yo! Okay, keep knitting. I will. I don't know why it's not making noises, though. I'm, like, kind of concerned that it's not making noises. It should be making some noises. It looks good on you. Thank you, man. Why is it not making boing noises? What the F? Wait, Ulter, I almost tried to do this. What the? Wait, hold on. I think I might know why. I figured it out. I know why. Okay. It should make boing noises next time. What's new, Pikachu? I got my hair dyed. Red tier, blue tier, list of color tiers I've seen so far. It's basically just those two. Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god, dude. Yo! 200, 400. Oh my god, wait. 300. 400, 500, 600, 700. Oh my god, 700 bits in total. Yo! Thanks so much, man. I have anxiety, relax. Okay, I will. Oh, sorry, I have completed the lobby parkour 3 times now. Excellent, Demon King. Excellent. Yeah, I usually just switch my hair between red and blue. I used to do other colors, but like my whole wardrobe is basically just red and blue. So It just be like that. My wardrobe is... TJ Maxx. Yo. Okay, that and, like, merch. Like, there's a lot of merch, but most merch is, like, black. So it kind of, like, it fits. Ooh! Oh my god, it did the boing! Oh my god, fireworks! Like, outside. I have anxiety about the fireworks. I'm so sorry. Dude, thank you so much for the 500 bits. It helps to donate. Relieve my stress. I mean, like, whatever works, man. But, like, don't go outside of your means, you know? Like, I would kind of hope that, like, my knitting would also be, like, stress relieving. I would love to provide this service for you, which is knitting and making you relax. Again, I serve the country. Okay. But okay. Sorry for serving. F the troops. What are you talking about? Yo! Quentin! Thank you so much for the raid! Now I'm free, I'm eating today. Yo! Oh, wait, now I'm free of arm eating today. Yo, Quentin! What were you doing on stream today? Thanks again for the raid. I'm giving you a shout out. I just need to type it. Whoop! There we go. Shout out! What were you playing today? Minecraft? Minecraft? Doing Minecraft? You're doing some Minecraft? I'm doing some knitting today. I'm making this thing that you can see beside me. It's from a movie called Willow. I have not watched this movie. I just thought it looked cool, and so that's what we're doing. Oh my god. Messenger Junior, thank you so much for the 100 bits. If nobody cheers, I'm out. What do you mean? Look at that blue scarf. Yeah, it's basically a blue scarf right now, but it is going to turn into this. Trust. Trust. I was Minecrafting on 2 different SMPs with Facecam. Yo! Oh my god, how are the SMPs? How are the SMPs going? Yeah, usually I would be knitting my, Call Me What You Like sweater, like, based off the single by, Lovejoy, but I didn't want to today, so we're doing this. But yeah, you are right, it is basically just, like, a blue scarf right now. But I swear it's gonna be this thing, this, like, long trail thing, I swear, I swear. Was there a raid? There was a raid by Quentin Sparks. Define raid? I said braid? Brit? What? Messenger, thank you so much for the 3 bits, the 100 bits, and then now the 6 bits. Thank you. The knitting is great calming. Excellent. I strive. I strive to be calming. I can't possibly eat any more bits. Oh my god, man. I really appreciate. It's awesome. Yo! No more. Okay, okay. Okay, gotta play Dota. Gotta play Dota. Dota? Like Dota or Dota 2? Because man, if you're playing Dota, that's like, that is OG OG. Dang man. Have fun. Have fun. Thank you, thank you. Thanks again for 300 bits. Oh my god, thank you for all the bits today. Thank you. Have fun with Dota, man. They're like chips. I mean, you've eaten thousands of arms. How can you not eat that? I mean... Guys, I got called a boo-boo kitty. How am I supposed to feel about that? What does that mean? Looking crafts and creation? Okay, I will. I will. Crafts and creation time. Bow, bow. Ooh. Oh my aching soul. Lucifer, I love the painting. Very good. That's super cool. Expressionist painting is very, very cool. Oh my god, who is this? Okay, and someone made a sword with a cape, but streamer mode won't let me look at the name. So, I don't know who it is, but it looks good. Wait. You just got called the slaves and the parents. What does that mean? So you're just how I felt today, which is just scratching in red paint. Yeah, I mean that's what expressionist painting is. Yes, correct. Correct. It's me? Okay, it was you, Cheese. Okay, I am assuming it was. I like it. I like it a lot. I like that. That's very cool. That's like small tattoo vibes. Like that is like you would get that as like a tiny, like a little tiny tattoo, you know? And it's very cool. I like it. You know, looking at this, I think this scarf bit is supposed to be wider. But the pattern did call for this. So I'm just gonna kind of hope it looks good. Because the picture that's here is not like the pattern person's like picture. It looks so strong. Well, I mean, you have to think of it like wise, not like lengthwise, because the length is obviously not done. But like, it looks great. Thank you. You can see that this is wider. But I also think maybe they use like a thinner yarn, so it like flows a little bit more than this. But I don't know. I don't mind this. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it looks at the end. Guys, want to see the ball of yarn I'm knitting from though? Look at this thing. It's a big lad. It's big lad. it's a big lad of yarn. It's just a big lad. What was right? It's a big lad of yarn. They were like at Michael's like I think like I want to say like 2 years ago. They were doing like these special edition. It's bigger than my future. They were bigger. They were doing like those big, you know, yarn balls, but they were like limited edition. So like they don't sell those anymore. Like those that big at all. So like we're gonna hope I have enough yarn. I wanted those for crocheting. Yo. Are you crocheting something specific right now, or is it like going to be for crocheting when you get to it? I don't know. I really like having like the big ball of yarn. Okay, we have more food. So this doesn't go cold before I finish it. Because that would suck. Oh, dude, this song makes me think of, like, the beginning of Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like, when you, like, first log in. This is Saturn by Sleeping at Last. Ooh, that's cool, Cheese. Like, almost every single Minecraft server playlist that I have, this is the first song. So I love how I was asked to move the shop into the mini shop area. There's literally no room, so like, might be the end of the cake slash soup shop. Why? Why were you asked to move it? No idea? Who asked you to move it? Ivy? Well, I mean, like, there's a new marketplace in town, I think. I mean, like, I don't think I've ever interacted with Ivy on Meadow. Like, I talked to her maybe, like, once on, Lifesteal. By the way, your title is wrong. How so? Like, is it spelt wrong? Is universe spelt wrong? The poem says, you are loved, not you are- wait. You are loved, not you are loved? Really? I always thought that, like, it was just, like, because you are loved. Guys, I've never gone to the end of Minecraft. I've only ever heard people, like, read out the poem. I've never actually read the poem, so... Then Google it? Like, I mean, I believe you. I'm not gonna change it, though. I'm starting to be with my wife. Before we create it, we're gonna make our own Blossom Village with loot and turning out awesome. It's supposed to be nation soon, so it's gonna create a build in the village, but we're gonna switch to survival. Ooh! Is it only gonna be you and your wife on the SMP? It's gonna be kind of fun. No? Okay. It's, I mean, have fun. That's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have friends? Nice. It sounds like it's gonna be really, really fun. Actually, Lucifer's invited to it. Yo, Lucifer, you're invited. Let's go. Aw, dude. That's gonna be so much fun. You guys better send, like, screenshots and stuff to the Discord. I want to see. Yippee! I play with Lucifer sometimes. Oh, nice! Oh, is the server, like, already, like, open then? Or do you mean you play, like, it as in, like, Minecraft? Us posting right now? Yes, yes, yes. I want to see the flower village. Oh, that sounds so much fun. Let's watch the world. Sunlight and touching green. Yeah. Leave us by the means, my friend. Oh, yeah. No, not right now. We play, though? Okay, okay. I understand. That's fun. I'm totally super good at MC. Real. Spent 5 hours on an ice bridge to Atlas House through the nether on metal and still haven't made it to the other end. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Atlas's house is like far. Hmm. I've just realized that, like, I haven't been to the nether on metal SMP. And the nether is probably, like, super chill and easy when you have slash fly. That's really cool, Emery, actually. The thing is that, like, I can just teleport everywhere, so I'm just kind of like... Yo! I forgot the SMP lore talk was, like, still a server. That was created for the Watchers SMP and the, Chaos SMP. Like, two SMPs that I feel like only, like, Emery knows in this chat, because we have, like, Chaos is not a server anymore. And then Watchers is, like, been put on, like, permanent hiatus. Emery, that wasn't, like... That wasn't a call-out. I'm just saying you've been here, like, in the chat currently, I am sure you've been here the longest. Like, unless there's some people lurking, then I'm just like... Yeah, no, like... You're definitely out of the people. Yes, I have. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... Well, Ninja's not here anymore. I made a declaration of independence, but instead it's Independix. That's quite funny. I think Ninja has been here in chat today. Okay. Okay, if that's what you're counting, then yeah, I guess. I love how it's 2277. That's kind of fun. 2 years, man. 1 year, 6 months. Wow. 19 days. Man, time isn't real. What do you mean it's only been 19 days? Time really isn't real. Man. I'd be the only one who used to. Canada is more real than time. Let's be real. Guys, I'm gonna do a test. I think this is his username. Why? This man haunts me. That man haunts me, man. Wait, hold on, actually. Okay, surely this is how you pronounce his name. Or spell his name. Yeah! They still follow me, let's go! Stellar, really. Guys, if I get exponentially more partnered streamers following me every year, then next year I'll have 4 partnered streamers follow me. I had 114th hour to Meta SMP today. Bro, I don't even know if I have double digits on that server. I feel like, well, maybe I do, but I feel like it's like low double digits. I feel like I maybe have 30 hours on that server. Maybe. It is bigger, but those are old pics of it. Ooh. Pics time. Oh, you put it in the Chaos SMP lore talk. Honestly, these can get changed and... Those are so cool looking. I love that. Bum, bum, bum. Now I have a history hall to put all the cool things, like the declaration. Ooh! Oh, that is really cool. Dude, I love making, like, libraries on servers. Like, it's, like, on the Countdown SMP, which was a server that was only up for 30 days, I made a library, and then I got people to, like, give me anything that was, like, story relevant. So people had made, like, nations, and so I got each nation's flag. I got, like, people's, like, books and writings. And, yeah, it was really cool. Like, the library wasn't very, like, grand or anything like that, but I think it was cool. Had, like, a tree over top of it. Welcome back, Nick Ghost. I send a pic if you want some more stuff. Yeah, if you want to, you can send as much stuff as you want. Guys, I think there's, like, a tag on here, and it's bugging the F out of me. Well, JK, there's not a tag. It's a very good song. Where to hide? Yeah, I'm facing the dead. The dread. What's next on me, Bell? Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Who's on the dance? Sorry, I'm just checking something, guys. Coming out the pressure. Ooh, say bubbling in violent subjugation. Woo, yeah. I'm losing the head. The dread. Let's make some evil. Ba 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 bom bom. Okay, I've checked the thing. It says that the message was held for race, ethnicity, or religion. I'm thinking that it might be like, you know how, like, people will, like, figure out ways of, like, spelling something to, like, trick automod things? I think it might be, like, you've spelled something that, like, the automod has been, like, I think it might be, like, a little bit too close to the N-word. And so the automod is just like, this person is trying to be bad in your chat. I need everyone to know that what Lucifer wrote is just Nick, and then C-A-L. Like, trying to do, like Nicole, but, like, with an A. So, like, Lucifer did nothing wrong. But in case that is, like, a slur that I don't know, I'm not gonna allow it, but, like, Lucifer did nothing wrong. Bro, you did nothing wrong. You were just, like, literally, like, changing up names. It'd be like that sometimes. Solving a Sudoku puzzle is so satisfying. It really effing is. Oh my god. I used to have... You know what? I do have a book of Sudoku puzzles that I just, like, haven't finished. They're just, like, in that cupboard. Goodbye, puzzle. Nom 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 nom. There's picks and games now. Ooh. 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 Everything is so pink. It is lovely. This is so cool. I love this. Lucifer says they need to be re-invited. That's quite funny. Because I was kind of like, oh, I'll go until I finish, like, this color. But dude, there's still so much of this color. It's 2 p.m. on a Saturday for me. Yeah, Demon King, you're, like, on the other side of the effing world, man. It is almost 8 o'clock. On a Friday for me. Oh! I mean, it's still, like, on the other side of the effing world, man. Oh. Dude, and after this, I have stuff to do. You know, like, I have... What do I have to do on my list? Oh, there's some things that I get to knock off the list. Oh, I have to edit bloopers for the podcast. I don't want to do that, man. I don't... Guys, I don't want to do that. And also, I should edit a YouTube video that I've been wanting to work on, but it's like... But it's so late. And I could just do it. Want to know something? Yes. Oh my god, jeez. It kind of sounded like you were asking what my address was, and then I realized you were talking to Lucifer about, like, what their, like, their ideas on, like, Minecraft. At least I think that's what you're asking. I'm also confused. What are you asking? Real. Oh, were you just making... Okay, I understand. No, I was, but I was asking... Oh, okay, I understand. I understand. I understand. I think my ancestors are Scottish. Ooh, that's cool. E-pose. Guys, do you guys find it weird that, like, game models, the, like, default pose is this? Like, that's weird, right? Like, shouldn't it just be, like... You know what I mean? Like, why? Why did game developers decide that this was, like, the default pose? Wait, I got ice popped. Ooh, so you can see full dynamics for the body, so you can see the joints. Wait, you can see the joints like this. Like, I'm not talking about what's easier to work with. I'm talking about why that's the default pose. Like, if you break a game, all of the characters do that. I'm gonna go finish my dirt planets. Second part. Okay, have fun. Oh, my nation is called Blossomburg, by the way. Ooh. I do like the idea of a town having the word blossom in it. It's effing funny. It is quite funny, but it is, like, you gotta admit, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit odd. Down to the bottom of the river, hold my hand. Baby, it's a long way down, a long way down. Find it hilarious? I mean, it is very funny. Neither do I, honestly. I do not know how to spell the word hilarious. I've tried to spell it many times, and I just cannot. The Crimish shake trend is so bizarrely funny. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm gonna go get ice pop, have fun. The grimace shake. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Is this a TikTok thing? Oh! You mean grimace as in, like, oh. I understand. Oh, I know what you guys are talking about. I know what you guys are talking about. I understand. I have seen... Yes, I understand. I understand what's going on. Yes. Yes, it's because it's, like, purple and stuff, and people are, like... And, like, McDonald's is probably, like, freaking the F out right now, trying to figure out if this is good marketing or not. But the effing video better so funny. Hello! Aubris, how are you doing? It's... That's how you pronounce it, right? Like, it's... Aubris? Aubris. Awful. I'm so sorry. I hope knitting is gonna be a nice, relaxing time for you to forget the awfulness that is happening. It is knitting time. I'm knitting this. This is how much I have. Actually, I should probably check if it's 100 centimeters yet. A skeleton climbed into my house and I panicked and I threw my axe, which was my only weapon, so now I'm stuck on an island until morning. Minecraft is such a fun game, guys. We love Minecraft. See, this is when Fox comes back and is like, no, like in real life, man. I can't believe you would think I would be talking about Minecraft. Guys, okay, spoiler, I'm not at 100 centimeters. I'm at 65. So we still have a little bit to go. This is how long it needs to be. We are not at that. No, I'm actually IRL, man. I'm so screwed. I'm so sorry. Fox, I really hope that in your final hours, this stream brings you joy. I am honored to be here with you. Beat him with a stick. Store time, have fun. I think we should change the music. There's wolves? Don't wolves attack skeletons? In Minecraft, like, are they not saving you right now? Fox, find the nearest knife and then stab them all if they attack you. If they do? Yes, the knife in Minecraft. But it despawned? No! No, the wolf! So did my axe... I'm so sorry, man. Like I got in trouble again, now I gotta wait until- wait, shake my head. What? Why? How did you get in trouble in the, like, 2 seconds you were gone? A knife is just a sword? Okay, I understand. I understand. Yeah, because a shovel's a spoon, and a pickaxe is a fork. I am correct. It doesn't like my painting because I ruined a good canvas, so now I'm in trouble. Oh. Now see, I'm gonna say this right now. That sounds like a little bit silly because it's like it's a canvas for art. It doesn't have to be like a landscape, you know? That seems a little bit silly. Tridents or forks? Okay, you're so right. Pickaxes are pickaxes. Okay, but what if pickaxes were like a toothpick? It's actually what I call every single one of my pickaxes. Axe is a mixed meat tenderizer. I'm sure we can come up with a better like utensil. What could an axe be? Maybe like a pizza cutter or like a cake cutter. I feel like pizza cutter would be like more the route. Butcher's knife. Yeah, but we could just use a sword for that. I feel like we can be more creative than this. Naming my axe meat tenderizer, but you don't have an axe anymore. I don't want to beat my stick. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea. Alright, listen here. I'm sorry you got in trouble for making art. That kind of sucks. It'd be instant death if I do that. Yeah, I mean... A stick is a toothpick, but, like, think about the hilarity of using a pickaxe as a toothpick. Not even kill him first. Now, let's not encourage that. We're getting very close to a very thin line. Dang. What I think you should actually do is, like, frame the canvas painting. I think you should frame it. And then put, like, a little plaque underneath it that, like, says, like, give it, like, a name and stuff. Like, make it look like it belongs in a gallery. And then, like, hang it in your room. I didn't do it. The canvas did it itself. Real. But I wanna. An axe could be an axe. This is simply not creative in any shape or form. This is not. This is, you guys, you have to think about, like, what could it be on a table? A bread knife. Okay, we've already got knife, though. A spatula. Yes. Fox knows what's up. You're so correct. Spatula is good. You make pancakes with that. I hate spatulas. Why? I burn my arm with... How? How? How did you do that? How did you burn your arm with a spatula? A hoe. I thought you were saying, like, what a hoe would be. A hoe could be a salad. It's not a utensil. Hoe is, tongs? I see where you're coming from with this. The grabby things. Yeah, I know what tongs are. A hoe is a scythe? Yes, but we're talking about what... I was cooking and the metal part fell off and left a burn line on my arm. Bro, what the F? My favorite utensil. A scythe. Yes, but I had salad for dinner. Very good. That does sound very good. I don't know. I don't know what a hoe could be. I do not know. A hoe could be a hook. Okay. So what utensil in the kitchen do you need a hook for? You know? Could be Foxy's hook. I don't think you guys are understanding the assignment. You guys are trying your best, though. Pirate acting in the kitchen. What do you mean? Don't you roleplay pirates while making cereal? Not particularly. No. It could be a cheese shredder? Could it, though? Could it be a cheese shredder? Arg, matey, pass me the Cap'n Crunch. Matey dies. I got you, man. I got you, man. Oh my god. Man, I am tired. I went to bed at like almost 1 a.m. last night and then I woke up at like 6. Bro. The hoe could be a cheese shredder because we already have cheese in Minecraft, aka gold ingot. No, but that's not... Guys, I don't think you understand how a cheese shredder works. Butter knife. Butter knife, I feel like, is getting closer to what it could be. Yes. Oh my god, man. I am so tired. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna finish this row. And then I think it's time for me to go because I am falling asleep. I am so very tired. But tomorrow, Lifesteal. Lifesteal is gonna be super exciting. I think you guys should all be there. It's a pretty, like, cutthroat server. Letting you guys know now that I am not gonna be going around and hunting people down and trying to kill them because I will lose. So if you guys want to see me run around and try not to die, and me try to, like, actually, like, you know, play the game properly and, like, get diamonds in, like, a decent amount of time, then that's what we're doing. I have a plan to make it kind of, like, a little bit more fun than that, but I'll tell you guys what that is tomorrow. Okay, so we have a few people who we can raid. There's a lot of people, actually, that we can raid. Huh. Shoot, what do you guys want to watch? There's Minecraft. Someone is doing clown makeup. Someone is playing, FNAF. We have someone playing Rocket League. Another person playing Minecraft. Another person playing Minecraft. And then someone playing an indie game. Can we raid Salt Cypher? Oh, I mean, like, I haven't raid Salt Cypher in a little while, actually. I feel like every time I raid Salt Cypher, they, like, relearn that I exist. It's kind of, like, wild with Salt Cypher, actually, because I am mutuals with one of their friends. Oh, they're doing a charity event. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, they've been live for 3 hours. Are they doing more than that? Oh yeah, they're doing 24 hours. Yeah, we can raid them. I mean, how could be a weird looking thermometer for cooking? I don't think you know how a thermometer looks. I'm following Salt Cypher? Ooh! Sorry, Cheese, you got outvoted. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'll see you guys over there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So the server again starts at 12 p.m. PST. I will not be there at 12 p.m. PST, but Andres will, so you can watch Andres' live stream. And then I'm going to start my live at 3. Okay? 3 p.m. PST. Lifesteal. Y'all should be there. It's going to be a lot, you know? Alright, see you guys later.